Hello, it's another week, and this week we're going to be looking on the market analysis for the coming week, which is going to begin on the 1st, 29th of July, and we're going to end on 3rd of August. The first pair which you're going to be looking at is Audi Chief, and this is a short time frame. For Audi Chief, you're going to be looking on the bearish direction, and the reason behind is because of the first shoulder, this is the head, and this is the second shoulder. So we're anticipating that price will continue moving down toward this targeted area. Where do we get our entry? Our entry going to be after the break and retest of this support or resistance. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Audi Chief is Audi Card. And in Audi Card, we're going to be having a continuation as a downtrend. And the reason behind is because like a wedge pattern formation at this area. So where do we get our entry? Because it's a short time frame after a breakout and the rest of this support or resistance. Where are we targeting for the take profit? Our targeted area is when you go back to the weekly. We are targeting, when you extend this channel here, we are targeting this first area, and this is our targeted area. So for the coming week, we'll be looking like for 200 or for 150 or 200 pips. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Audi Card is Audi NZ. And for Audi NZ, you're going to be having a bearish direction. When you go back to H4, the reason behind is because of the clear breach out and retest of this support of this trend line. And for now, we have like a triangle, so we're waiting to see the breach out. Either the breach out can be up or down, but high probability it will be down. And after, if it breaches down, we wait for a good retest. Then from there, we get our entry. And if we miss that entry, we wait for a breakout of this support or resistance and a good retest, so that you can continue moving down with it. Where is our targeted area? When you go back to daily, our targeted area is this purple zone. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from Audi Card is Audi NZ. Okay, Audi, that was Audi NZ, sorry. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on is Audi USD. For Audi USD, when you go back to H4, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because of clear shoulder, head, and this is the second shoulder. And for now, we are looking like for an up move, because when you use a Fibonacci retracement, we can see clearly what it gives us. It has reached to a Fibonacci level, so we're anticipating that it will continue moving up. Oh, it has already breached out the Fibonacci level. That is not a problem, but for this reason, because of this of this head and shoulder pattern, we're going to continue moving up with it. This is Audi USD. Another pair which you're going to be focusing for the coming week, apart from Audi USD, is NZD Card. And on NZD Card, you're going to be having a bullish direction. And the reason behind is because of the breach out of this downtrend and a good retest. Now, for this, I think if we use a Fibonacci level, I think it is on a Fibonacci level retracement. That's why we'll be buying it. Yeah, it's on the Fibonacci level retracement at this area. So at this area, we're going to be looking for a bullish entry, so that you can buy this pair. And the reason behind for us to buy this pair, another reason for us to buy this pair, is because of the double bottoms formation. Another pair which you're going to be focusing for the coming week, apart from NZD Card, is NZD Chief. And for NZD Chief, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. Bearish direction, then bullish. The reason behind for us to have a bearish direction is because of this first shoulder. This is the head, and we're going to have the second shoulder. Then you're going to move down toward this area. And the reason for us to continue moving up is because of clear double bottoms which are going to be formed. Another pair which you're going to be focusing apart from NZD Chief for the coming week is NZD USD. And for NZD USD, we're going to be having a bullish direction. The reason behind for us to have a bullish direction is because of touch of this trend line. So we're anticipating for it to continue moving up because of the double bottoms pattern. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from NZD USD USD CAD, and for USD CAD, we're going to be having a bullish direction. And the reason behind is because of the breach out of this downtrend. So we're anticipating that price will make a pullback toward this area. Then from there, we'll buy it toward that area. This is the USD CAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from USD CAD is USD CHF. For USD CHF, we're going to be having a temporary up move. Then from there, we'll be having a long-term down move. For the down move, targeted area is on this zone here. Another pair which you're going to be focusing for the coming week apart from USD CHF is USD NOK. And for USD NOK, when you view it on the daily, as you can see, price is still consolidating. So we're anticipating that price will start dropping toward this area. And the reason behind, when you go back to H4, it has reached to a trend line. So we are estimating that it will start dropping soon. So our entry point will wait it here, and if we miss that entry, we'll wait for a good retest at this area. Or we can have another entry after a breakout of this trend line here. If we see a good breakout, then from there we're going to be having another entry. Our first entry will be here, our second entry a breakout or retest of this support or resistance, or a retest of this trend line here. So we'll be having like 3 entry confirmation points on USD CAD. USD NOK. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on is GBP AUD. And for GBP AUD, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is this: the first shoulder, this is the head. We are estimating that we have the second shoulder soon. Then from there we move to another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP AUD is GBP CAD. GBP CAD, because of a clear breakout of this broken trend line, and because of the first shoulder, this is the head and this is the second shoulder, we are estimating that price will continue moving up. This is GBP CAD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be looking at for the coming week apart from GBP CAD is GBP CHF. And for GBP CHF, we're going to be having a bearish direction. The reason behind is because of a breach out of this broken support or resistance. And when we go back to H4 time frame, H1, there is also a breach out of this trend line here and a good retest. So we're estimating that we have a shoulder, head, and this is second shoulder. So we might move toward this area, then we might move up, but high probability we continue moving up. And the reason behind, when we go back to daily, we can see a good breach out and retest of this broken sub trend line. So we are estimating that we continue dropping down. When we go back to weekly is when we see the target. Our targeted area is this purple zone here. Another pair is this is GBP CHF and this is weekly time frame, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP CHF is GBP NZ. And for GBP NZ, we're going to be having a bullish direction, and the reason behind is because this is the first shoulder, this is the head. We are anticipating that we'll be having the second shoulder. The second shoulder will be happening at this area. First shoulder, head, second shoulder, then we'll be having targeted that area. So our first entry, we're going to be looking here because they're broken support or resistance, and our second entry after a breakout of this trend line and a good retest. If we miss that entry also, we're going to be having the third entry at that area. This is GBP NZ and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at is GBP USD. This is our last pair, and for GBP USD we're going to be having a bullish direction. And the reason behind for us to have a bullish direction is because of we are estimating that we will be having clear double bottoms formation. This is the second bottom formed, so we are anticipating that price will pull up toward that targeted area. So this is the analysis for the coming week. This is the analysis for the coming week. So for those who need training, mentorship, account management, signal service, and advice on trading, you can contact on the number or contact which I've kept in the description. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and switch on post notification. Don't forget to join our Telegram channel so that you can see the results of the previous week analysis. Happy paper chasing week, traders.